What separates good from great ones? Well, we know it's not talent alone. What dictates the potential of an athlete is their mental toughness. And today we will explore how you can develop this crucial skill so you can unlock your true potential. Well, if you don't know me, my name is Gabriel Dieno. I'm a mental performance coach working with elite athletes. I'm also the creator of the Athlete Mentality Academy, a platform that has helped over 1,000 athletes to develop their confidence, their focus, their emotional control, mental strength, and much more. I'm also the author of The Daily Athlete, a book that gives you insights about the psychology and mindset of the best athletes in the world. And in the past 8 years, I have been helping athletes daily to perform better, develop their confidence, and make the most out of their potential. So let's get to it. In this video, I want to show how you can start to develop your mental strength and how that will help you become a much better athlete. So first of all, what is mental toughness? Mental toughness is pretty much the ability to adapt and grow when facing challenges. So we can apply this for pretty much every single situation in life. And this is why mental strength is so important. So if you think about when Cristiano Ronaldo misses a penalty and he's able to come back, when Cristiano Ronaldo goes years without winning a major title, how he's able to overcome that and continue to deliver great performances, how Kobe Bryant was able to play while injured, even though those things were stressing him, he was still able to perform. Djokovic, when he was losing a game in a match point and he's able to come back, even though he's breaking records, even though he's getting angry, he's still able to adapt, grow, and win. This is mental toughness. We can look at many situations when Jordan was putting extra effort for not making the varsity team when he was 10 years old. He was able to put in more effort. Without that, he wouldn't be Jordan. Without that, he probably wouldn't even become a professional basketball player. But because of that, he was able to become probably the greatest of all time to play the game of basketball. Every single situation, every single athlete, elite athlete that we look at, they have that, they have mental strength, and that is a major reason why they succeeded. And this is why they repeat this all the time. You pick any sport, the best athlete of that sport has said the mental strength, that their mind or something similar to that is the reason why they are so good. And you, if you apply that to your own life, when others are criticizing you and you are able to overcome, to focus and maintain your confidence level, when others are trash talking, trying to distract you, and you are able to maintain your composure, your calmness, your confidence, and deliver a great performance. When you have little playing time, when your coach doesn't like you, when your coach is not playing you too much, but still you keep pushing, you keep trying, you keep improving, you keep developing, believing that better things are gonna happen in the future. You are able to adapt and grow from that situation. When you're feeling lazy, but you do the things that you're supposed to do. When you're feeling stressed, but still you don't fall off, you don't get out of your routine, you continue to do the right stuff. All of this is related to mental toughness. When you are mentally strong, you are able to use negative situations, challenges, mistakes, failures to your own advantage. And again, this is why mental strength is so important. Without that, it is impossible to achieve any major thing in life. Not only in sports. If you have this ability to keep growing and adapting when facing negative situations, you are going to achieve incredible things. But it's not as simple to develop this. If not, everybody would be mentally strong. And here, we're speaking about the best of the best, the greatest athletes. And they are saying that this is the main component of their success. So, if you want to develop that, you can imagine that it requires time, effort, and the right strategy. This is what we're going to discuss now. How you can develop mental strength, how you can start applying things daily to make you better. So we're gonna go over 3 steps to help you there. The first one is stepping outside the circle. So imagine that you were going through a situation, but you were not really aware of the things that are happening in there. When the emotions are consuming you, when you're having a lot of thoughts and you're questioning, they are better than me, they are faster, they are stronger, I am not good enough, the coach is gonna take me out, what my teammates are gonna think of me, you are inside that circle. These emotions and thoughts are literally controlling the actions that you take. And then you're playing too safe, you're not asking for the ball, you are hiding, you're not using your skills, you are not taking risks, because those emotions are controlling you. The first step is to step outside the circle. Understand, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What are my beliefs? Unless you have the clarity of the things that are controlling you, they're gonna keep controlling you forever. It is as if there's somebody behind you with a gun to your head telling you exactly what to do, and you never turn around to see that that is a water gun. And it's literally just fears. But as you continue to just follow the instructions, to be too fearful of those emotions, you are not controlling yourself. First step, stepping outside the circle, looking at your fears, looking at the things that are really stressing you out. And the more that you understand those, this is the way I think, those are my beliefs, these are the emotions that I experience, this is the reason why I worry so much about what others are saying, this is the reason why I feel too anxious. Okay, when we have this assessment, and this is the first step of my methodology, when you do this assessment, you really understand what are the things that are controlling you, then you are much better able to go into step 2, defining the plan. So if you're not taking risks, you worry too much about what others think, what is the plan for that? What is the thing that you want to improve? So maybe I want to take more risks. Maybe I want to care more about what I think about myself. Maybe I want to increase or improve my self-image. Maybe the idea for me is to manage stress levels. As I start defining those goals, as I understand, it's first step, where I am. Second step, where do I want to get in terms of mental skills? Focus, confidence, mental strength, not worrying about what others think. After I have these 2 steps, we go for step number 3, which is skills development. Think about this for a moment. Your brain is the result of all things that you learned before. So the reason why you fear making a mistake is probably because in the past you made a mistake and your coach was complaining, you lost your spot, or maybe even your parents said something about you. So you learn that making mistakes is bad, or you learn that the opinion of others is really important to define who you are. As you have those experiences, you start creating memories like these things in here. So you are making connections in your brain that are not so positive, that bring fear, that bring anxiety. When you start doing the mental work, when you start developing the skills that are gonna allow you to have more confidence, pretty much what you are doing is creating more positive connections. And the more connections you can create with repetition, the more effortless it becomes for you to be confident, to be in the present moment, to ignore the criticism. And this is a very common result that the athletes in the academy, in the Athlete Mentality Academy report. Things become effortless. They don't have to think about being confident. They just are confident. They don't have to think about focusing on the game. They're just focused on the game. They don't have to force themselves to not care about a mistake. They just move on from it because they are repeating those skills. They are developing those abilities that allow them to do this when it matters. So how do we do that? What are the skills? What are the strategies? So if you want to develop a skill, there are drills for that, just like your technical work. You want to improve your shooting, you do shooting drills. You want to improve your passing, you do passing drills. So for the mental work, we have drills for confidence, we have drills for motivation, we have drills for focus. And the more you understand how you operate, the more accurate your plan is of where you are, where you want to go, the more likely you are to choose the right things, make more progress, and stick to the plan. So here are 4 examples that I listed out of the hundreds of things that you can do. Those can provide you significant progress if you stick to those. So first one, visualization. So imagine how you want to respond to a specific situation. Visualize yourself, I just made a mistake. How do I feel? What are my thoughts? And visualize yourself overcoming that. Number 2, mindfulness. Very simple. Closing your eyes, focusing on your breath, noticing the thoughts coming, letting them go, and refocusing on the present moment. You can use an app for this to keep yourself concentrated, to make it easier for you to maintain your attention in the present moment. Highly recommend this one for every single athlete. Third one, beliefs. Understanding the way you think, understanding why you are taking actions, and then practicing. So I want to care more about what I think about myself. Okay, that is a belief. How do we practice that? Visualize how you respond to that. Remind yourself of those ideas. Take actions as if you believe that your actions, that your thoughts really matter, that your opinion really matters. Fourth one, stress management. Many ways you can do these. breath work is one of them, progressive muscle relaxation. This is a major one that I highly recommend that you just type on YouTube, progressive muscle relaxation. Listen to the audio, see how your body responds to that. I really like this exercise for reducing your stress levels. And number 4 is coping what works. If other athletes have done this before and they were able to develop mental toughness, how can you do the same? What were the things that they were doing before? Cristiano, Djokovic, or even athletes that are your age in a similar position and were able to overcome those challenges before. Just like thousands of athletes inside the Athlete Mentality Academy, and I want to leave a review for you to watch with me right now.
Hey guys, my name is Nikita. I'm a football player from Ukraine, and I wish I knew about the academy earlier, because I like a couple months in and I already saw the improvements, and I realized why I'm stuck in my football career for years. So I saw the potential that I could do it.
So you're seeing that this actually works, that those are proven steps that if you stick to it, you're gonna get similar results. And I wanna give you free gifts. If you click on the description of this video, there's a link that takes you to my free masterclass explaining step by step how you can develop your confidence. You're going to understand exactly how I have helped thousands of athletes, including high-level athletes, to overcome their fears, to develop their confidence, and become the most confident player on their team. Click the link in the description of the video, and I'll see you in that video.